here at the track. Obviously, this is where every season comes to an end. So, looking back on your season, coming into this race here this weekend, now, what are your thoughts so far?
It's been a great year for me. I've had a lot of career bests this year, and this program, this is the first year that we went full time, and so we went from a part-time team with a partial schedule to running full time, and a lot of changes, switching over to Chevy and with the alliance of RCR, and it's just been a really good year for us. I mean, we're not where we want to be, but we're achieving some goals that we set, and we keep moving the mark up.
Your performance has really picked up these last few weeks. Why is that? Is there any specific reason, or is it just the team gelling together?
Yeah, it's just a lot of just growing. I mean, we definitely have, we've got some newer cars, and obviously Todd Perry has come on in the last 8 weeks, and so just a combination of updating our cars, everybody working hard back in the shop, and just getting some momentum.
The average finishes your career best. You're in a great points position ahead of the 44 car even. So, are you feeling more confident?
I don't really feel any more confident. When your race cars are fast, it's just easier, and so it makes it nice knowing when you come to the track that you have a car that can compete in the top 20, and I feel like we've been able to do that every week, and the goal for next year obviously is to move that forward, to compete in the top 15, and that's going to be a big jump again.
I've spoken to Justin Allgaier about struggling in Cup and then going to Xfinity and battling for wins. Now, he says the Xfinity sometimes is more fun being up front, but you've seen both sides of that this season even. So, what are your thoughts on that? Are you the same?
Well, for me, I set my own goals, like, in the Cup Series. So, to me, right now, we're not struggling, and so if I was Jimmy Johnson and I was driving the 48 and I was running 25th every week, and that would be a struggle, but we're not. We're achieving our goals. So, I think you have to manage your expectations so that you're not miserable, and it is fun to run the Xfinity Series and be up front, challenge for win, no doubt about that. And but for me, if I go run 19th on Sunday, that's a win. I mean, I'm going to celebrate it like a win, and you just have to set those goals as a team so that you can enjoy the journey.
So what's different with Todd Perry than maybe David Winston or other crew chiefs? How is he different?
I think Todd brings a lot of experience, but more than anything, he's been at RCR, so that really helped strengthen our alliance with him. Just being able to get bits and pieces and know what the updates need to happen, and just working on our bodies and our aerodynamics and doing all the little details is really what's helped us get speed.
Yeah, obviously Tommy Baldwin just pulled out a full-time racing for next year. You were part of the team at one point, so what are your thoughts on that? Obviously, unfortunate.
Yeah, Tommy's been at it a long time here, and he's a fighter, and he's a survivor, and he's worked hard. He's really what kept me in this sport. After 2008, I would have been shocked if I'd have got back into another Cup car, but at the end of 2009, I drove some races for Tommy, and that really put me back in the sport. And but he's been fighting hard, and he'll still be around at some capacity, and obviously unfortunate to see smaller teams not make it, and we're one of those smaller teams that are fighting hard right now, and so hopefully we'll be able to take that charter and number and do well by it.
Yeah, so you are a small team, so why have you guys been growing while maybe someone like Baldwin never did grow and never out? What makes this team different?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of factors. I mean, I don't think that it's actually anything that he did wrong or we did right, as far as it is just timing and positioning. And obviously, we have good partners with Thrive Financial and Caleb and Malwarebytes, and we have a good, strong team of marketing and business that we push really hard at. And so I think a lot of teams have been racers that have tried to race, and I think we took the approach of let's be a value to our partners, and as we become more of a value, we'll be able to increase our performance. And so we sort of did it backwards, and that's why we ran a limited schedule, and we didn't try to run full time until we were ready and all those things, and so that we can provide for our partners. Our team does a great job for that.
Marketing's obviously really big. Social media. I spoke to Roger Penske about this whole thing, and he says you just went straight to social media and how online is so big. So it seems like your team does a good job of that. How important is that? Do you think maybe that's a big positive to have in your team?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we do have a strong social media presence. Neely right here with Zero Light's done a great job, and Thrive It is activated well in the sport, and that's really important to have partners that are engaged in social media and have good makes it a lot of fun. And obviously, the world's changing. The fans are engaged digitally, and it's really important to embrace that. And if you want to provide value for your partners, you got to be able to do that. And our team has fun with it too. We have a lot of fun with it, and so I think it's authentic, and that's why people follow it.
Yeah. Obviously, charter's the big story with your team right now. So, what is set in stone for next year?
The charter stuff is way out of my pay grade. I have no idea how that all looks and works. And I read the press release last night, like you all did. I know that they've been working on it, but I really have stayed out of that. I mean, it's just something that, to me, I'm just focused on, what I need to do in the race car and finishing out the season strong. But I'll be back next year with LFR, and we'll continue to grow this program, and hopefully continue to keep moving, the pendulum in the right direction. I mean, we've made good gains, and we want to continue that.
Also, there's two cars this weekend. Did the same thing at Daytona. Now, is that something that the team maybe is interested in for next year, or maybe just the one car? It seems like it's working well for the 95.
The plan, next year for us is just to run full time the 95, and I'll be in it at all the races. If a second car came along, it would be, maybe an opportunity here and there, but really we're just focused on getting one car funded and one car, shored up enough that we feel like we can keep it at the level that we're at now.
Yeah. Obviously, you're not the owner, but Ty Dillon's been doing pretty good in that 95 and this weekend as well. So now is he, coming on board for next year with that second car? You don't know who the driver is. It just depends on how it works out.
No, I think Ty's got his plans all sorted out. If they, I'll let them make their own announcements. But, he will not be in the 95 next year. I know that for sure. But obviously with our RCR Alliance and our affiliation with them, and he's going to be in the family. But, as far as I know, the 95 is spoken for.
Right, okay. And you've done more racing this year in Cup than any other year before. You did a couple more races in the past, but it was mostly starting park. So how's that boosting your morale? Obviously the performance is up, but you've been at the track more often now, doing more racing, more time on the racetrack. How's that helping?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it makes for those years where I was starting park pay off. It's not something that I wanted to do, but it's something I had to do to stay in the sport and to stay just in it, stay sharp, stay up to speed. Our sport's constantly changing. These cars have evolved. The rule package has changed, and so now to finally sort of be making good strides in being full time and racing all the laps and doing all that, to me is what I've always been working for. It's why I've stayed in the sport. So it feels like it's all paying off, and I think that the win this year in Xfinity definitely was a boost for everybody, not just myself, but just in general, that the hard work pays off, and the same's happening here.
Yeah. What is more rewarding, winning your first Xfinity race or building the Sprint Cup Series team, hopefully towards more top 15s next year? Which one is more rewarding for you?
I would say the last 10 weeks, just running consistently in the top 20, top 25 is probably more rewarding than the win, because I've been so close in the Xfinity Series winning a race, so I've never doubted whether or not I could do it. I think I had 3 second place finishes and a bunch of top 5s. And when you get in really good equipment, I mean, I know people put a lot of emphasis on the driver, but man, when you get into a good car, it's not that hard. And I feel like to run top 20 in the Cup is hard, even with a good car and with good teams. And to do it as a small team against who we're up against is really awesome.
Yeah. Final question. Obviously, in the Cup Series, biggest series in the world is stock car racing. Do you feel like you represent underdog races around the country? Maybe those who don't get that big experience. You're an underdog here. Do you feel like you ever represent them?
I never thought about it like that. I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting to find out. I feel like being an underdog. And I also pull for the underdogs too. So like last weekend with Bowman, running at the 88 and being up front and leading all those laps, like, it's awesome to see. I wish he could have finished it off and won the race, because that's a guy that was a year ago written off. It's a guy that people said wasn't going to make it or couldn't do it. And it just shows how important the car and the team is in this sport. I mean, if you go look at his Cup stats, they're going to look a lot like mine for the last 6 years, and so I think right now he's waving the banner for the underdogs right now for us, and and then you take the opposite of it. You see a guy like Clint Boyer, who went from being a chase guy to being, 25th to 30th every weekend, and it was the exact opposite. And so our sport truly is a team effort, and you got to have fast cars, and you got to have good people, and it's hard to do it on a small budget. And that's why running how we ran the last few weeks is really rewarding.
I definitely appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Best of luck this week.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.